I am now joined by ASTS Pioneer Award winner Kim Olthoff. Doctor, thank you so much for joining me today.
Absolutely.
So first of all, congratulations on winning this prestigious award. Can you tell us the significance behind winning this award and what it means to you personally?
Sure. This was truly a surprise and an honor. I always think of a pioneer as someone who is doing all these, really innovative breakthrough scientific discoveries and things like that. So I didn't expect to get this, but I being I guess a pioneer in transplant starting way back in the 80s and being a woman in the field, I guess that makes me a pioneer somewhat. So no, it really meant a lot to me. I think it means a lot to all the women in transplant surgery and transplantation.
Throughout your career in transplantation, what specific contributions or achievements do you feel really led to being a pioneer in this industry?
Gosh, that's hard to say, but one is I think I've been very much involved in the development and advancement of living donor liver transplantation in the United States. I was part of the original multi-center consortium A2All, and really part of spreading the word about growing living donor liver transplantation. I felt that it's very important to connect with our international partners on that as well. So I think that's probably been something that I've been a pioneer in. I have done a lot of work in liver regeneration, and that's a significant part of living donor liver transplantation. So I've done both basic science work as well as translational and clinical work. I guess also I've been involved in the definition of early allograft dysfunction and how livers, if they don't work right away after you transplant them, how you define dysfunction, and it's been used as a standard for measuring liver function after transplantation. But I think most important is that I'm one of the first women in transplant and specifically liver transplantation and transplant surgery. I was only the second woman president for the American Society of Transplant Surgeons, and I hope there's many, many more to come.
That is absolutely incredible. It sounds like you've done a lot throughout your career. And with that being said, what message or inspiration do you want to convey to others within the field of transplantation?
Well, I think the biggest message is that there is so much more to do. I mean, we've accomplished so much in the years of transplantation, but there are so many new, exciting innovations. There's so many new things that we can see happen to increase the number of transplants that are done. The most important thing that we want to do is to make sure there's access to transplant so that everybody who needs a transplant can have access to it. And I think we really need to focus on that. Most importantly, I think people need to know that they can do anything, that if they want to do something exciting in transplant, there's so many different fields and avenues for them to follow and to do that.
Looking ahead, what areas of research or innovation do you feel really hold potential for the future of transplantation?
There's a lot of research happening right now in the field of ex vivo perfusion for all organs, for heart, liver, lung, kidney. So ways to extend the life of an organ outside the body and ways to assess the how well that organ will work once it's transplanted, as well as maybe ways to manipulate that organ or to change that or modify that organ so it works better. So I think that's one really exciting area. The other exciting area is what I mentioned before. We need to look at how we can better provide access to transplantation. There's a lot of disparities in who's able to get to transplant, not just who gets transplanted once they're evaluated and listed, but just getting to that first step. So we really need to look at that data and figure out how we can get more people to transplant in a more fair and just way. And then finally, I guess another area that we're all very excited about is xenotransplantation, using organs from modified pigs, genetically modified pigs. We're all looking at different areas and how we can do that, whether it's to do transplants with them or to use those organs as a bridge to transplant. All that is very, very exciting.
Yes, definitely. Sounds like you've achieved quite a lot throughout your career, and there's only more to come. So thank you so much for your time. And again, congratulations on winning this award.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.